Our goal is to really build on each and every student's strength while they're here on our campus. So for some students, that's increasing the number of college classes they might take. For other students, it's guiding them towards one of our career pathways that we offer here, biomedical innovations or the CompTIA. For other students, it's just having that high school experience. And with 80 students, we are able to kind of drill down and find out what each and every student needs. My name is Jenny Selberg. I'm the Executive Director Principal here at Unity Middle College High School. One of our unique features at Unity Middle College High School is a small family-style environment that supports each and every student, which benefits them academically and social-emotionally. We have 19% EL and about 22% special education, and over 50% of our students are involved in college classes. These special populations allow us to individualize our expectations so that we are supporting all students to be the best that they can.
Hi, my name is Dylan Trumbull, and I am the arts photography teacher here at Unity Middle College High School. In the arts, I not only like to focus on the history, but I don't like to sacrifice having fun and learning the technical skills for self-expression. In our course, we really use the 7 elements of art and principles of design really to drive the course. As we snake through the elements of art, we also throw in some historical context in there. And this really helps the students learn a lot easier about the subject matter. So my students come in and they have different perspectives and they have different knowledge about the subject. So by me learning a little bit about them, I can adjust and adapt, and I think they have a better experience and the whole class has a better experience learning the subject matter. In my photography class, just like my arts class, the students are learning the basics of the camera, but not only the basics of the camera, but how to use it as a tool in self-expression.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Legaspi-Heil. I'm the main science teacher here at Unity Middle College. So here at Unity, our students take 3 science classes. We have biology, biomedical A, as well as biomedical innovations, which is biomedical B. Now, biomedical A, we just got UC approved last year. It is chemistry integrated with medical interventions, which falls into our biomedical pathway we offer at Unity. Now, this biomedical pathway is really important for our students because they go ahead and they explore science 3 different times. So at the beginning of biology, there's an introduction to biotechnology, and then we dig a little bit deeper into the second year. During the second year, we also include internships, and this is where they start exploring a little bit more into the field, actually working in a laboratory with university lab partners. During their 3rd year, they go ahead and actually start working with Edwards Life Science. The other class we offer here at Unity is called Senior Seminar. This class allows all of our seniors to feel that they're prepared once they leave us. A few things we cover in Senior Seminar is how to budget, credit cards, student loans, applications for college, applying for the ACT as well as the SAT. We also include our health unit for our students. And hopefully by the time they leave us, they are ready to take on the world.
Hello, my name is Dan Tran, and I am a math teacher here at Unity Middle College High School. I currently teach Algebra 2 and Geometry, as well as Computer Science and the Independent Study Program here at Unity. In order to get students excited about learning math, one thing I've been doing is just slowing down the classroom to address learning loss due to COVID, and that has been really helpful because now students feel more confident in their ability to do math and believe that they can do math. Second thing I do is increase relevancy, and that's just by teaching students the skill and then having problem-solving days where they get to actually apply the skill, and also applying problems that, in conversation students would tell me in order to just get them excited about the class. And then third thing I do is just to decrease test anxiety, and that's by letting students take the test and also reviewing and retake a different test but with similar problems so that they can show me that they know the skill rather than just one and done. At Unity Middle College High School, we prepare our students for college and career readiness post-secondary by allowing them to partake in career technical education classes. Here we offer biomedical educations as well as computer science. And in our computer science class, which I teach, we allow students to take a course that will eventually lead them to take the CompTIA A+ certifications, which is a foundational IT certification, and that leads to a career in cybersecurity and information technology structure right after high school.
Hola, I'm the Spanish teacher, and I also support our English language learners. So a typical day for the Spanish 1 students, we start off by reviewing the alphabet every day, learning and practicing the pronunciation, practicing our numbers. We do have a curriculum called Senderos, which is completely online and accessible to students. But I also try to do a lot of hands-on activities, and sometimes we go deskless and just have conversation parties. I also have 2 ELD classes where I support our English language learners. Some have been in the program since they were in elementary school or middle school, and some of the students are new arrivals to this country. And so I try to provide differentiated supports for both of them to ensure their success in the rest of their classes here on campus. A typical day in our ELD class will start off with a warm-up to engage students' prior knowledge, and then we also use the iLit curriculum in order to strengthen students' vocabulary skills, reading skills, and also practice their conversations and presentations in our class. So here at Unity, even though we're small, we have a lot of opportunities for students to engage in extracurricular activities, such as clubs. We offer a photography club, yearbook club. I myself run the sports club, and all we need is 5 students and a teacher to supervise, and all of our staff are more than willing to help our students out.
Hi, so my name is Mr. Lee. I'm a math teacher at Unity. I'm also in charge of the test administration and just looking over tech on campus. One of our classes that we offer here is called Symposium. Symposium is a time for students to advocate for themselves, for their academic needs. They are allowed to go around in between classes. So if they need help in math or English, they're allowed to go to that other classroom and get the help that they need, of course, with the teacher's permission. One of the things we do here at Unity is use test data. We use a test called the NWEA MAP Growth Test. It's assessed 3 times in a year, in fall, winter, and spring. Each time that the students are assessed, teachers look at the data and we make adjustments in the classroom as needed. In particular, certain skills on that test can show up, it can show up on the website, and teachers can look over it to see how the students are doing within each skill domain. There's also a class on campus called Family. Family time is a socio-emotional learning time where students get to build a community with one of their teachers. This teacher will be with them for 4 years. It's also an opportunity for students to build their soft skills, typically their interpersonal and intrapersonal skills.
Hi, my name is Haley Gastelum, and I am an English teacher here at Unity. I have the privilege of teaching our freshman class as well as our junior American Lit class and a creative writing elective. So an average day in an English class here at Unity consists of starting with a journal prompt where students are encouraged to respond to a question that day where they get to tell me a little bit about themselves or begin to think about whatever topic we're going over that day, followed by a lesson that we use StudySync as our curriculum, and I adapt that lesson to meet the needs of the students in the classroom. So we begin with me teaching whatever the skill will be, us all practicing that skill together, and concluding with the students working on that skill independently. So we ensure that students meet the Common Core state standards by going with the StudySync curriculum. One of my favorite things about StudySync is that for each lesson, it very clearly states each Common Core state standard that we will be meeting in that lesson, both overall in the lesson and in each and every activity the students do. Not only do I have on my end the state standard they're working on, they have on their end the ability to click that standard and see what exactly it is that they're working on. So StudySync is a big way we do that. We also do different growth testing for students where we take diagnostic tests to see where they're at with meeting those standards and how we can better support them in making sure they meet all of those standards across the board. Differentiation here at Unity starts with having relationships with each and every one of our students. At Unity, we prioritize small class sizes so that as the teacher, I actually get to know each and every one of the students in the room. That's the first way I can learn their needs and do my best to make sure I'm actually meeting each and every one of those needs. Additionally, for our advanced students, we have honors track as an option in each one of their core classes, where they get additional assignments as well as additional skills to work on for those more advanced learners. Lastly, StudySync, again, a wonderful tool that allows me to make differentiations for each student just based on the actual assignment itself. So I can set reading at different levels based on where a student is at, in addition to visual cues, audio reading for different students who need that, and even translations into other languages for our English language learners. Creative writing here at Unity is one of my passion projects. I have loved teaching that class because not only do we encourage students to be good writers, but we also encourage them to look at good writing and analyze how can they improve their own writing based on a variety of different skills that we look at. So we start in the first semester with building things like character development. How do we create good characters? What does that look like? And additionally, we talk about setting and plot. Then in the second semester, we focus on different individual projects such as writing a movie script, writing creative short stories, and several other different things we work in second semester. But students are encouraged not only to practice their writing, but to think about what does good writing look like and demonstrate that in their own writing.
Hi, I'm Mr. Marr. I teach modern world history, psychology, English 10, and British literature this year. In a typical history classroom, we like the students to discover for themselves what happened in history. And so I will give an overview of what happened during a period of time, and then the students will look at primary sources and secondary sources. Primary sources is someone who lived it and they experienced what happened during that historical event. And then we'll look at secondary sources as well, where historians and people who have read those primary sources interpret that. Either primary and secondary sources are always going to bring in bias, and so we like the students to see if who the audience is when they're speaking and put themselves in that place of history and try and discover for themselves what really happened. The curriculum that we use in our history classroom is called History Alive, or TCI, and the students get to have experience digitally through a digital textbook. They also have slides and graphic organizers as supports for them to understand history and see those pictures and see those primary sources and secondary sources for themselves in a really accessible manner. Social justice is a class where we look at what is going on in the community and how history has affected us and how we can reach out and understand each other's viewpoints. In my psychology class, we try and dig into the mind and understand how we work as human beings. We try and understand why we sleep, what motivates us, what stresses us out, how our emotions affect our behaviors, and is it nature or nurture that wins out? Are we biologically made and designed to do something, or does the world around us, the environment, influence who we are and what we become? CIL is Creation and Innovation Lab. It's a special class that we have here at Unity where students get to pick their own passion project, whether it's writing, you could be writing a novel or poetry or video game design, or you might want to build a trebuchet. You want to work on your engineering. And students discover some really great talents in this class, and we have had oftentimes students discover where they want to go to school because they have decided that coding is what interests them. And so it's an opportunity for them to explore their passions, and they get to put together a portfolio online and they can send that to their college or maybe an internship at a job somewhere where they are showing that they are building those skills and interested in that field. We have quite a few electives for a charter school. We have art, photography, psychology, Spanish, and then additionally, since we are connected with SCC, the community college, if there's anything that really interests the students, they can go to SCC and take any of their elective courses that we don't happen to offer here.
Here at Unity, one of my favorite things that we can offer our students is the opportunity to be dual enrolled at Santiago Canyon College. We provide transportation, we supply textbooks, and we provide time during the day for our students to take college courses. This is an amazing opportunity, and it allows many of our seniors to graduate with an AA degree, so that when they transfer to a college, they can transfer in with 2 years already completed and accomplished. This school year, we are fortunate enough to partner with our local Boys and Girls Club. This will provide our students the opportunity to meet with an advisor during the school day so that they can get extra support on applying to colleges, financial aid, and looking for colleges so that they have more information to choose their path after high school. Our mission at Unity is to provide a safe environment where all students can excel.